Hey guys, it's Bren, and I'm here with my final Winter 2016 test candle review. It's not my last winter candle review and not my last test candle review, but out of the 8 test candles that I got for this season when I went to Columbus, this is the last one. So all the other scents, all those reviews are up on my channel. The haul's still up. I'll link to that below. Today we're going to talk about Cinnamon Pinecone. I saved this one for last. I match it. I saved this one for last because it's a very, very Christmassy, very holiday-like, and it's been kind of weird burning it in October, but it is pretty good. Now, I don't know if this one will pass test or not. This collection is starting to trickle out, but just the returning scents, which is not unusual for Bath & Body Works. I feel like they did the same thing last year. They put out a lot of new holiday scents, and right now they're just in white barns. But they put out all the returning scents first, and they saved the new ones, and those came out later. What I do know is that the wallflower bulb in Cinnamon Pinecone popped up the other day. Now, occasionally a wallflower bulb will come out and a candle will not come out that matches it. So we still really don't know if this one will pass, but I think there's a good indication if the wallflower bulb is out that the candle will come out. It's just not guaranteed. So that's what I know about that. I will read you the notes. And by the way, if you hear a dog in the background, I am watching my parents' dog. He's making all kinds of noise, and this is the 3rd time that I have restarted filming because of him in the background. So I think he's calmed down now, but yeah, that's not the ghost of rocks. That's him. I don't know if he'll come guest star later, but I'm going to keep going here. So the notes are cinnamon bark, fresh pine, aromatic cedar, and juniper. So, if you watched my haul, you know the reason I got this candle, and actually this is for my mom. I didn't buy this one for me, I got it for her, and that's also why I haven't burned it a ton, because she actually paid me for it, and I don't want to give her back a half-burned candle, but I've lit it 3 times and let it pull out each time, just so I could tell you about it, and now I'm going to give it back to her. But my mom is not a huge fan of balsam. And doesn't like how Bath & Body Works just does balsam for everything pine. But I was in the store and I told her, you know, this one really smells different. It doesn't smell like balsam to me. It smells like a different type of pine. I'm not a pine expert, but it does smell a little bit like the type of pine that's in sweater weather, which is juniper. I think that's juniper too. Could be wrong on that. But yeah, so I think that makes sense that they're just saying pine and juniper. What I like about this candle most, though, is that the cinnamon is a very realistic cinnamon stick type of cinnamon. It's not like red hot cinnamon. It's not like that holiday spice or anything. Very realistic cinnamon mixed with some pine. And on cold sniff, there's a really nice balance. It really smells like 50% pine, 50% cinnamon, and you very much get both. Now, the only problem that I've had with this burning is that it loses that ratio. And burning, I feel like the cinnamon falls to the background, unfortunately, and you just really get more pine. There's still some cinnamon to it, but it just fades. You know, 50-50 on cold becomes more like maybe 80-20 as far as 80%. It's just a pine candle and there's 20% cinnamon. I still think it's nice. Again, still very, very holiday, Christmas time type of scent. But I just don't like it as much burning as I did on cold. I also really thought that this would be a strong one. Because I'm telling you, just sitting here going like this with it, I am smelling it a lot. On cold, it's very strong. I thought it would be like a 9 or a 10, and it's really not. It's more of like a 7.5, maybe 7.5, which is okay. That's still a decent strength and throw for a candle. It's acceptable. It just seemed like it was going to be so much stronger than that based on what it smells like. And then it really didn't like knock me out or anything like that. That might be good for some people. I was expecting it to be stronger. But overall, I think it's a really decent scent. I hope that it does pass test. Yeah, I like it, even though it's not really my thing. And that's why I can't really get into it too much, because it's just not my wheelhouse, as Sean would say. But I do like it. What I can tell you about the burn is that first burn, it did not want to pull out, and it did have puny wick syndrome, and it kind of self-corrected, but I have noticed that with the darker wax. I don't know, has anyone else noticed that? Because I feel like my Mocha Latte Swirl, which was also dark brown, had puny wick syndrome, and now this one, and I think it might be something to do maybe with the dye, makes the candle not burn quite as well. Now it's doing okay though, so I think it'll all turn out all right. But it did take like 3 hours to pull out on the first burn. I think maybe that's all I really have to say about it. It is a very cute label. It has the star type of lid, and we'll know within, I don't know, maybe like a month or so. I don't know. We'll see if it is going to pass test. I'm kind of curious to try the wallflower and see if the cinnamon comes out more or if it kind of loses its balance too, and how that smells on cold. But yep, if you're looking for holiday in a jar, this would do it. So I went to Bath & Body Works twice this week. Very normal, boring Bath & Body Works stores. You know, I haven't been near a White Barn or anything. And there was just nothing. There was just nothing to look at. Everything was just the same old that I've already seen. No peach meringue showing up near me yet or anything like that. So, you know, I haven't bought anything from them in a while because I'm just waiting for some new. But as soon as I have a haul, I will be back with that. So you can follow me on Instagram in the meantime at Candles and Music. Thanks for watching. Let's see if Versace wants to come say hi. Oh yeah, this dog, you're gonna laugh when you see him. His name is Versace because he was my sister's dog. It was one of those things. My sister bought a dog with her boyfriend. They broke up. She moved home with my parents with the dog. Then she moved out, left the dog. Now my parents have a giant dog named Versace. Here he is. Here he is. He just needed a little help. I had to help him. Say hi. Say hello. I'm a giant dog named Versace. He's a big goof. All right, guys. See you later.